thank you for joining us today on Zedi Access. Today we will be discussing how to add users. First, in our home screen, once we've logged in, we can select Admin. We can go down to Users here, and we can select Add User. Here, we will have all of the information that we will need to create a user. So let's say, for example, our new user's name is Bob Smith. Generally, for the login, we would like to have their first initial and their last name. So we are going to go B. Smith. And then the full name, we would put Bob Smith. And the email address would be bob.smith@abc.ca. So now we would create a user password that would be easy for them to remember. They can change their user password at any time once they've logged in. And here would be for delivery preferences. So how do we want to send out the automated messages that they will be receiving? So we can select email address, and we can just copy and paste the Bob Smith in here. Or if they wanted a text message, we can create a text message number here. So we would have to send you the format that would be required. So we can set 222.111 at, let's say it's telus.net. We would send you the extension of what that should look like. At the end here, we can decide what provider, so that is important that we do have that. And then we do have our daily production email. So we send our daily production email, so if they were to receive that, and what time would they like that sent out to them. So please note that it is in Mountain Time, so depending on your area, it could be changed, but let's say this is 9 o'clock. Here, generally we would keep the email report format at format number 1. If there is a different way that you would like to have that formatted, you can either send it as text or Excel. If you wanted to keep the HTML email, I would suggest format 1. Here under Report Manager Chart Type, we would want to keep this as Active X Control. And we could click on this here if we wanted to see the empty well tree fields that we've got on Zedi Access. And once we have created this user, we can select and add them to any groups at that time. Here will be the default start page. So generally we want to have it at locations, but if you wanted your default start page to be at maps or analytics or summary, depending on the user, you could go ahead and do that as well. You could select remember locations if we wanted to remember each location that the user has used. So we can expand the sensor panel. Once they select a site, the sensor panel will automatically be expanded. Here, if the user is no longer with your company, you can take ownership, or you can delete the user altogether. So once you have selected all of the information and got all the information needed, you can go ahead and save that. So now the user is now saved. At this time, you would want to email them and let them know what their username and password would be. And you could go in and create web and well permissions. So that would be on our next video. So please stay tuned. If you do have any questions, please give us a call and we would be more than happy to help you with anything that you need. Thanks again and have a great day.